Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Welcome to Fast Easy Vegan. Today we're doing a vindaloo. A vindaloo simply means spicy curry, and it doesn't have to be spicy. But in this case, this is not in the book, Fast Easy Vegan, by the way. This is just a recipe that I found for chicken vindaloo that looked really good, so I turned it into a soy curl vindaloo. If you're not familiar with soy curls, this is the empty bag. I used a whole bag of them. I reconstituted them in some water. You soak them for like 10 minutes. They don't taste anything like chicken, but they're good and they will absorb whatever sauce you use. So they have the consistency of, they're sort of chickeny looking because they're kind of strips. So yeah, I'll use that, and mushrooms. And it's all about the sauce. That's why I had to try this recipe, and I thought I'd do it with you. So I'm gonna read you the ingredients, and if you like that, if you wanna try this, write them down because they're not in the book. It's a quarter of a cup plus 2 tablespoons white vinegar divided. So in other words, one container has a cup of white vinegar and the other one has 2 tablespoons because you add them at different times. 12 medium garlic cloves, 1 inch of fresh ginger peeled and chopped, 2 tablespoons of sweet paprika, and I got this really great Hungarian, actually it's Spanish paprika. 2 tablespoons packed brown sugar, well, I used agave. 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, that's in there somewhere. 2.5 teaspoons ground turmeric. 2 teaspoons cumin seeds. 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I put in a little over a teaspoon because I like it hot. 1/4 of a teaspoon ground cinnamon, and salt and pepper. All right, and the first thing we're gonna do is make our sauce, all right? So we're gonna put all of these things. We wanna combine the vinegar, the garlic, the ginger, woo, fresh ginger, the paprika, salt, and pepper, all the spices we listed. Got to get every bit of goodness. And 3 tablespoons of water. Wait, why isn't that there? Okay, let me get my spoons out. I guess I didn't read that clearly enough, but we gotta follow the recipe because this is the first time I'm making it. 1, 2, 3. And I don't want to forget the sweetener to balance out everything. I never used to put sweeteners in at all, but then I realized after tasting the difference that they really matter in a recipe a lot of times. Especially in a recipe that has a lot of sharp, loud, that's good, flavors. So hang on, this is gonna be really loud, speaking of loud, like a rocket taking off, while I blend all this, okay? And I think this is a little thick. Yeah. Although it's looking kind of good. So I'm gonna put, I had 2 cups of 1/3 of a cup of water each in them. So I'm putting them both in here because it needs it. Okay, one more session with the loud noise. And now the recipe calls for putting the sauce in with the chicken. But because I'm doing mushrooms too, I'm going to saute the mushrooms first and let them expel their water a little bit. I find that a little bit of salt and a little bit of water really speeds up the process. I don't think it's my imagination. Sorry about the banging into the camera. No, we're not having an earthquake. So I will get back to you when these are ready and we can get back to working with our sauce, okay? So I'll talk to you in a few. Okay, so that was literally like 4 minutes, and it's very soupy. All the mushroom water is there, and I'm not going to wait until it boils out because I think it will really add to the flavor of the dish. I'm going to add our soaked soy curls and the good stuff. We're going to get this sauce in there. Boy, does that smell good. Woo! It's gonna be spicy for sure. Obviously, since you're making the recipe, it can be as mild or as spicy as you like it. So, you know, the cooking has so many benefits other than being so much healthier for you. You can make everything to your taste. It's just kind of perfect. That's what I like best about cooking is I get to make stuff that I really like to eat. Okay, we're gonna let this simmer for a minute. It's good to have the spices cook because they blend, their flavor gets deeper. And those soy curls are really absorbing all that beautiful sauce. I'm gonna serve this with rice, a healthy sprinkle of cilantro over the dish, and have a salad or some baked vegetables or something with it. There's another recipe I'm gonna do with you probably next week even, because it's one that I am increasingly fond of. Another recipe that I did not make up, but it's good enough to be company food. Okay, that's it. It's gonna simmer. And, oh, we're still gonna add, at the very last, 2 more tablespoons. This is the 2 tablespoons of the white vinegar. Just give it some brightness. Acid is always nice, and lemon juice isn't always the right acid, usually. So now I have to taste it because, you know, I want to make sure that it's not going to poison anybody. So let's check out our dish, shall we? Oh my God. Make this tonight. You will not regret it. Wow, is this so good? Make it. Let me know what you think. We'll talk. See you next week. Have a great week. Bye.